Focus is the most important requirement for success in our fast-moving world today. If you can focus, you can succeed, and if you cannot, you cannot. It's almost a black and white thing. Focus and fail fast. Learn quickly. Try something new. What are the secrets to success? What I found in my research is that there's a series of qualities that self-made millionaires have. If you have these qualities, your success is virtually guaranteed. The first is to develop a clear sense of direction. You can't hit a target that you can't see. You've got to know what you want in every area of your life. Decide exactly what it is you want and write it down and determine the price you're going to have to pay to get it, and then resolve to pay that price. The keys to success have only been two. Number one, take a piece of paper like this and write down 10 goals that you'd like to accomplish in the next 12 months. Number two is ask yourself this great question. If you could only accomplish one goal on this list, which one goal would have the greatest positive impact on your life? Put a circle around that goal, set a deadline on the goal, make a list of everything that you could think of to do to achieve the goal, and then begin working on your list. Do something every day that moves you one step forward towards your major goal. My promise to you that this exercise will change your life in ways that you cannot imagine. My promise to you is a week, a month, a year from now, you'll look back and you'll be absolutely staggered at the difference it makes.
Well, remember, trust your ideas. And that's the only difference between very wealthy, successful people and the average person, is that they simply follow their intuition. They're not smarter, they're not different, they're not more educated, they're not more talented, they just follow that inner guide. Every single person here, you have 4 ideas, an average of 4 ideas per year driving to and from work, any one of which will make you a fortune. You can do anything you want in life. All you have to do is find an idea that's 10% new. And you'll find it if you flood your mind, read magazines, read books, ask questions, ask why people are doing things the way they're doing. Look for ideas. Keep your mind open and flexible. One new idea is all you need to start a fortune. What you have to do is trust your ideas.
This is the starting point of great riches, and it's the starting point of great success in life, is for you to have a dream or a vision of a wonderful future. Practice what top people practice, which is what is called idealization. You project forward several years and you imagine that your life is perfect in every way. The next key to becoming a self-made millionaire is to get around the right people. What is this? As much as 99% of your success in life is going to be determined by what he called your reference group. Why? Your reference group are the people with whom you habitually associate. It's because we are like chameleons and we absorb through the skin the attitudes, the opinions, the behaviors, the style of dress, the style of speech of the people with whom we associate, and then refuse to consider the possibility of failure. To become a self-made millionaire, you're going to fail over and over again, year after year after year. But your brain has a cybernetic mechanism, which means that every time you try something, you get feedback, which makes you smarter. The rule is this, is there's no such thing as failure, there's only feedback. The next key is self-made millionaires always seek the valuable lesson. I mean, surprise, surprise, they always find it. Now, what do failures do? Think about what they've lost and blame their problems on someone else. Successful people say, what can I learn from this that will make me smarter next time? And my promise to you is that if you go looking for a valuable lesson in the biggest problem that you're facing today, you'll always find the lesson. Next.
The average self-made millionaire works 12 to 13 hours a day, works about 60 to 65 hours a week. I'll tell you this with regard to hard work, that in our society, you only work 8 hours a day for survival. Everything over 8 hours is for success.
What takes you from rags to riches is personal development.
Every hour over 8 that you invest is an investment in your future, is an investment in your success. And if you put in the hours over 8, whether it's studying or reading or working, if you put in the hours, it will pay off, and it will pay off in spades.
The next key is to dedicate yourself to lifelong learning. Self-made millionaires read 30 to 60 minutes each day. Reading an hour a day has doubled and tripled their income within a year. Very best places to read, by the way, are books, because books contain a wealth of riches that can enable you to function at a far higher level. The second thing you do is take every course that you possibly can. When you take a course, you can learn enough information in 1 or 2 days, more than you could learn in 2 or 3 years, or maybe even a lifetime. If you're not constantly learning, you're actually falling behind. Here's an interesting point. The more you commit yourself to becoming the best person you can be, the more you like yourself and respect yourself. If you listen to audio programs in your car, according to the University of Southern California, you will get the equivalent of almost full-time university attendance just listening to audio programs in your car as you drive around. When you invest in yourself and you read and learn and upgrade your skills, you're telling yourself, wow, I am a person with a great future, and it's up to me to maximize my potential. The next is to be prepared to climb from peak to peak. Realize that life is never one continuous train. It's always up and down. So it goes up. Like if you climb a mountain peak, you have to go down into the valley before you climb the next peak. So all of life is cycles and trends. The problems just keep on coming, like the waves of the ocean. They never end. We say this, is that life is 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Well, here's the rule, is all of life is a continuous series of problems, which means you have to bounce, don't break. You're going to be knocked down over and over again. And the only break in this unbroken series of problems will be the occasional crisis.
Starting tomorrow, what are you going to do that'll make a change in your life's direction? Good question. What are you going to do starting tomorrow that'll make a difference? Now see, if you don't do something starting tomorrow that'll make a difference, guess what? It's gonna be the same. And see, that way you can guess what the next 5 years are gonna be like. Look at the last 5. Because the next 5 are gonna be like the last 5 unless you, major key, tomorrow, change it all. Or change a little, or change something, or don't change. It's choice time. You can do whatever you want. But it's nice to know any day you wish you can change your whole life.